Hello. So, conspiracy theories are one of the big issues in the world today, and every major news outlet has discussed how misinformation and disinformation have caused deaths. However, one thing is increasingly difficult to dismiss as a conspiracy theory, or rather a conspiracy fact: the war on the poor, or the way the system is gradually reducing efforts to prevent homelessness. And if you do think that's just a harebrained conspiracy theory, well, there's actually one very simple way you could solve it, or correct me, and that's to show me that there is no concerted effort to, throw people out onto the street, uh, take all their resources away, and basically strip them of livelihoods and things like that. Personally, I have not seen so many people that are homeless, as I do not live in a major population center. I can, however, say I have seen many attempts to downplay homelessness as an issue. The idea is that all homeless people are mentally ill or crazy. They must be drug addicts, runaways, criminals, or simply people who are lazy and give up on life. But that's not always the case. And dare I say, these assumptions are dehumanizing in addition to often being incorrect. And they are part of the entire reason people are reluctant to accept homelessness as a true problem and instead use it to tout their own, often tangentially related policy views. Sometimes those views are quite unrelated. The UN has said homelessness is a profound assault on dignity, social inclusion, and the right to life. It is a violation of the right to housing and violates a number of other human rights in addition to the right to life, including non discrimination, health, water and sanitation, security of the person, and freedom from cruel, degrading, and inhuman treatment. So you might disagree with the UN on that, but I would definitely urge you to reconsider. I know there are some people out there who really love to demonize the UN, and there are some valid reasons for that, and definitely many invalid ones. But I think they actually have it correct when they threw that sentence together. In recent years, the president himself sort of embodied the difference between wealth and poverty, as we had a billionaire former reality TV star who tried to turn America itself into his reality series. There were calls to occupy Trump Tower, and all sorts of political division grew in those years. Sure, it provided a good view of some of the tactics used in propaganda, but during those years we sort of forgot about the tactics increasingly used by the political system against the homeless, before, during, and after his administration. Just as Trump Tower is not the only symbol of grand opulence amidst poverty, Trump the man is not the only source of systemic issues in the world today. Neither would we be able to say the same thing about Biden the man, or whatever. It's never just one person, or even one political party, or one entity that is truly creating all of the problems in the world. So by all means, I encourage you to locate a list of organizations that help the homeless and consider supporting at least one of them. But I also want to note how these organizations are not necessarily affiliated with any particular political party, and they're generally not receiving sufficient state funding, if they receive state funding at all. Along the way, it's important to recognize that it's a person and not just an issue, though the homeless are a rather direct reflection of the community and a reflection of funding priorities. So if you have rampant homelessness where you live, you might want to ask what the experts are up to, both potentially to help cause homelessness or to help remedy it. It's not a coincidence that some try to turn this into another partisan issue. One might argue that, oh, the Republican states tend to be the worst at doing a good job when it comes to combating homelessness, or even at ensuring that adequate housing is available. However, cities like San Francisco or Los Angeles, where Democrats hold control overall, do not do a very good job of addressing homelessness either. So, individual states or cities or towns might do a relatively decent job compared to other areas of the country or the world. However, we should not let comparisons be an excuse to do fewer things to address or prevent homelessness. It should be about policy and philosophy, not party and personality. And don't let fools convince you this is merely a partisan issue. So basically, that's all I have to say about this for now. Hopefully, you agree with me. Frankly, I don't see much to disagree with, but hell, whatever. That's just the nature of the world at this point. I could say that the sky looks blue today, and you'll say no, it looks pink, right? People disagree just to hear themselves talk. So, but anyway, I will surely do some follow-up videos on this topic, or maybe not videos, but episodes, whatever. And anyway, have a good day.